Hey guys, this is Chris here at Wildcat. Just want to give you all some information about our upcoming Milwaukee Madness bracket competition. For those of you who are familiar with the March Madness bracket setup, it's going to be a lot like that. For those who aren't familiar, I'll bring you up to speed on that here shortly. In the meantime, here's what you need to know. Milwaukee Madness bracket contest, the important dates: March 6th, we're doing the bracket draw here in the store. That's a Sunday afternoon. We're probably going to have a ride as well, maybe some refreshments. More information to come on that. March 13th, which is the following Sunday, is the deadline to enter the competition to submit your brackets. Free entry, by the way. March 17th, the contest begins. It's going to be one matchup a day through March 31st. And then April 1st is the winners are announced. It's not going to be a big April Fool's joke. There will actually be a winner announced. So that's what you need to know. The 6th, the 13th, the 17th, and the 1st are your important dates. Now, as far as what it actually is, I've got a bracket here. Of course, you'll see we'll have 16 bikes, 16 iconic Harley-Davidson models that Shane has picked out. We're going to basically, for the bracket draw, we're going to pull them out of a hat at random, match them up through here. What that'll be is each day, starting the 17th, there'll be 2 bikes matched up. It'll be a Facebook vote. There'll be a poll posted on the store Facebook page, a little bit about each bike, and people go in and vote for their favorite bike. So let's say 1990 Fat Boy, first year of the Fat Boy. Let's say that's one of the entries here. More people like it than the other bike, whatever that's going to be. So the Fat Boy moves on to this round. Same all the way through. Each day, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and so on, there'll be one matchup each day for the first round, the 17th through the 24th. Starting March 25th will be the second round, and it'll be the winners of the first round matchups in another format here. Starting March 29th, the semifinal. And then March 31st, of course, is the final, with the winner to be announced April 1st. Of course, the bracket sheet you guys will pick up to do this will look a whole lot like this, and I'll zoom in on this here in just a second. But you're going to have a place for your name, your phone number, and your email to be submitted. These brackets will you'll be able to pick these up in the store. We'll also have a version on Facebook that you can download there as well and print off or whatever. So now the way the brackets actually work, as far as scoring and all that, again, you're going to have your 16 bikes through here, which will be drawn on March 6th. I've just got listed 1 through 16. When you fill your bracket out, you will pick what you think is the winner of each matchup. So let's say, for instance, you pick bikes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15, just random numbers. Let's say you pick those bikes to win. Again, it goes down to Facebook voting. Whoever, popularity contest, basically, whichever bike the people think is the best, they will vote for. So if all these people on Facebook vote for bike 1, you get 2 points for making that selection correctly. Same thing with each other matchup. If more people vote for bike 3 than bike 4, you get 2 more points. If people vote for bike 4 instead of bike 3, you get 0 points, and so on. So each first round selection is worth 2 points. Now moving on to the second round, however many of your bikes survived here, the odd numbers, each of these picks is worth 3 points. So if it ends up being bike 1 versus bike 3, and you correctly choose bike 1, you get 3 points for each bike that makes it to this round. If bike 1 loses in the first round, obviously that's going to be wrong, so you get no points. Same thing down through there. Now you're into your semifinal, your last 4 bikes. And just for the sake of demonstration, I've got bike 1, 5, 9, and 13. If bike 1 and bike 5, if bike 1's the winner, you get 6 points for that selection. If bike 5's the winner and you pick bike 1, you get 0 points. Same thing down through here. So getting into the final matchup, let's say it's bike 1 versus bike 9. If bike 1 wins, you get 10 points for choosing that correctly. That doesn't have to be bike 9. Let's say that's bike 16. Of course, you would have missed all these others down here, but bike 16 wouldn't matter as long as you chose bike 1 to win. So you would still get your 10 points for the final. And that may sound a little bit complicated, and I'm probably not doing the best job in the world of explaining it, but once you see it worked out, you'll kind of understand. And again, those of you who are familiar with the March Madness bracket systems, it's the same principle. Each round is worth a certain amount of points. The way the winner will be decided is whoever has the most points overall. This bracket's set up to be a 50-point total, So if anyone gets 50 points, they're most likely going to win. In the event that we have, let's say, 2 or 3 people who have the same total points on their brackets, we'll just draw out of a hat. We're paying 3 places, first, second, and third. It's going to be service gift cards, and we'll explain more about that as well at the bracket draw, and we'll have some written down explanations of all of this. So if you have any questions, just comment below this on the video or stop in the store, and we will do what we can to explain it to you, because again, it's for those of you who aren't familiar with brackets, it can be a little bit much to comprehend, but the bones of it is 16 iconic Harley-Davidson bikes in a tournament matched head-to-head to see which bike is the crowd favorite according to the Wildcat Harley-Davidson Facebook page. So until then, just keep your calendar free for March 6th when we'll be doing the draw, and best of luck to everybody.